So welcome everyone to tonight's Discover Arbonne. I am so excited to have you all here. My name is Katherine. I am an HR consultant and an independent consultant with Arbonne. So a little bit about me. I've been in HR for 10 years now. I work in the City of London. I absolutely love it. I love inspiring people, helping them with their careers, helping them find the answers to their people problems that they have in organizations. What I don't love is the commute and the sad side of HR, which is making people redundant or having them leave the organization. And last year, I discovered Arbonne, which was amazing and really the answers to everything that I was looking for in terms of building a future for myself and finding something that I was really passionate about. I had a dream. I'm sure you've all had dreams before in your life. I'm sure you have dreams now. And I had a couple of dreams in my life. One was to be a ballerina, and that dream ended when I was 17. And one was to live in Europe, and I got that one when I was 23. And I haven't really had a grown-up dream until I found Arbonne and realized that actually this could help me. This could be the vehicle for helping me get my grown-up dreams. And what I mean by that is I'm in my mid-30s. My husband and I want to start a family. I don't want to work in the City of London forever. And I want to do what I'm passionate about. I'm passionate about inspiring female entrepreneurs. And so Arbonne is the vehicle that I'm using to build both my personal dreams, but also my ambitions to share this and help female entrepreneurs build their business. So I am super excited to share this Arbonne opportunity with you tonight. So without further ado, I'm going to share, am I doing that right? Sharing my screen. And there we go. Play. If anyone can't see that, can I just get a thumbs up? We can see. I got thumbs. Awesome. I got thumbs. You can see it. So welcome to Arbonne. So Arbonne is a 35-year-old company. You can see our time scale all the way at the bottom of the screen. This lovely gentleman in the glasses in front of 1975 is our founder, Petter Mork. Petter was a visionary. He was Norwegian, and his vision was to bring high-quality Swiss heritage products to the U.S. market. So over these 35 and a bit years, we've taken his amazing products to different countries in the world, to Canada, to the UK, to Australia, and our products are just absolutely amazing. I was a natural beauty blogger for 3 years, where I spent 3 years just rubbing banana and olive oil on my face, and found that there was a real gap missing in terms of really clean, pure, safe, beneficial products. And that's what our products are. We have cutting edge research and development. We have scientists in a lab out in California who are testing our products and doing independent research. So any claims that we make are based on clinical trials, like actual scientific studies. We have an amazing, amazing community of entrepreneurs, of independent consultants, many of whom are women. Way more than half are women. This model is just absolutely the best model that there is for female entrepreneurs. We have a global opportunity and one of the most competitive compensation plans in all of network marketing. We have the opportunity to build an asset at the level of area manager in this organization. Your business becomes an asset, that God forbid something should happen to you, your commission checks will continue to pay out to somebody that you nominate in your family, which is absolutely amazing. We have a wonderful, wonderful head office team that support us out in the field, and a state-of-the-art distribution and support center. So everything is done, everything is ordered online, really neat and slick, with little fuss, super, super easy. So about our amazing products, which I told you after 3 years of rubbing banana on my face and getting no result, I was looking for a really, really clean, pure brand that would actually do something. Because guess what? Olive oil may clean your face okay. It's not so great at targeting wrinkles. Let's just say. So our products are plant-based formulations, blending the best of science and nature. We source from all over the world. Our products are pH correct and hypoallergenic. pH balance has to do with the acidity in your skin. I know, I was like, is that a thing? Do we need to worry about that? But the more pH balanced your skin, the more your skin is what we quote unquote call normal. It's when your sebum, your natural oils in your skin, are the most balanced. So you're producing not too much, which would be oily skin, and not too little, which would leave you with dry skin. Our products are vegan, which I didn't even know how hard that was. You know, I was used to reading organic and certified in this and that, soil association labels. The vegan certification is one of the hardest certifications to get. And it may surprise you, like, why are there animal bits in some products? Not ours, but yeah, mainstream beauty industries are using animal bits in their products. It's pretty disgusting and frightening, frankly. Our products are dermatologist tested, clinically proven, and we're vegan, so we're not going to test on animals. If we're not going to put animals in our products, we're certainly not going to test on them. And we're built on Swiss heritage by European standards. Also, what we don't have, gluten. Again, why would you have gluten in your products? Yeah, we don't. We don't have petrochemicals. So things like mineral oil, which put a barrier on your skin. It's kind of like suffocating your skin. It's kind of like sticking it in a plastic bag and cutting off the air. Your skin needs to breathe. It's important that your skin breathes. We don't have formaldehyde donating preservatives. So I don't know if anyone was following the Brazilian blowout rage a few years ago. But there was formaldehyde found in these hair products. Formaldehyde is what they embalm dead bodies in. And just like mineral oil, again, it's putting a barrier on your skin that needs to breathe. So we don't have that. No chemical dyes and fragrances, no artificial sweeteners, colors, and flavors. When I read this surprised me because our lip balms taste amazing. And there's no artificial sweeteners, so they just taste great anyway. And you know that when you're licking them off your lips, you're not ingesting anything you wouldn't want to ingest anyway. So that's great. And then finally, no parabens or phthalates. So parabens have been linked to breast cancer. Parabens have been found in breast cancer tissue that they've researched, and they're a cheap preservative. So a lot of companies are using them as a preservative in their products because you don't want bacteria growing in your products, but it's cheap, it's not good for you, and we're not using it. So we are in so many different ranges of consumable products. Like, this is genius, the fact that our products are all consumable, because basically our customers are anybody who has skin and anybody who washes. And people who have skin and wash need to keep washing every day. So when they run out, they will keep ordering more. So we have a couple of different ranges of skincare. We have amazing nutrition products, sun, makeup, bath and body, hair. We cover pretty much everything that you consume on a daily basis. Like, how many products did you use today? You know, you took a shower, washed your hair, washed your body, put on some lippy, went out the door. I mean, if you counted, you'd probably be surprised even how many it actually adds up to. So this is amazing for business. So what exactly is network marketing? So when I first heard about network marketing, my reference point was like Mary Kay and Avon. And I sort of had this view like, oh yeah, that's that thing for like those ladies from the 1950s. But I didn't really get what it was. And then when I saw it on paper, I was like, wow, this is really genius. So when you walk into a shop today, you go into Debenhams and you buy, I don't know, a Clinique. Good God, Clinique's awful. You buy a Clinique cream. So that pot that you are buying from Debenhams has been through 6 different hands, bodies, institutions, organizations. So between the manufacturer and you, there's the wholesaler, the warehouse, the sales force, and the retailer before it actually gets to you. So everyone gets their cut. That's like 6 different cuts. By the time you buy that product in Debenhams, it's been marked up 6 times. You are paying an insanely high amount for a okay product. Instead, network marketing cuts out all those middle people. Products move directly from the manufacturer to the consumer, and the person in between, the independent consultant, gets the reward for that. So if you think about it like Amazon, you probably don't remember who told you about Amazon. 10, 15 years ago, somebody told you about it. Somebody went, oh, hey, guess what? You can buy books online now. And you were like, what? Books online? Are you kidding? That's crazy. And you bought your first book on Amazon. Then you started buying more books on Amazon. Then Amazon started selling DVDs. Then Amazon started selling nutrition protein powder. Then it started selling hundreds and hundreds of thousands of stuff. And now it's a whole game. People have like Amazon shops. It's a whole method. It's a whole business in itself, having an Amazon shop. You don't remember that person who told you about it, but imagine if they were getting a percentage of every single purchase you ever made on Amazon. And how much have you spent on Amazon? Hundreds, maybe thousands of pounds. If that person was always getting a cut, and that's just from one person, imagine it's hundreds of people. It's looking pretty interesting. So network marketing works by word of mouth. It is an effective distribution system, and it allows the independent consultant to have a completely flexible schedule to design their life in the way they want to work it when they want to, and have ownership of that business once they're an area manager. So it's a completely flexible, wonderful model that Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad, declares is the business model for the 21st century. And if you've read Rich Dad Poor Dad, you know he knows what he's talking about. So why Arbonne and why now? So like I said before, everyone, hopefully everyone that's in your network is washing. And after they run out of stuff, they need more stuff. So this is a consumable product. Never before have people wanted to be healthier and more fit, because we're living longer and longer, and we're no longer satisfied with just, working our tails off for 50, 60 years and then retiring. We want to have good health all through our lives, at every age. We have the ability to leverage our time. We work this business around the nooks and crannies of our lives, when we want to, where we want to. This is an internet-based business. So as long as there's an internet connection, we can do it from a laptop, a phone, an iPad, a tablet, and we can do it from anywhere. So where? Anywhere meaning where? So here's the different countries that we are currently in. And what I love is the fact that we've been around for over 36 years, and we actually took, for an average network marketing business, we actually took our time before we really started expanding internationally. At least 20 years before we started going abroad to different countries. And what this means is that we established a really, really great, stable base. Like a lot of other network marketing companies, it's like, boom, they hit one country and then they're like, okay, now we're going everywhere else. Because we've taken the time to really get this right before we started our international expansion, and we've taken our time to expand into Canada, the UK, Australia, and Poland, we now, when we launch in a new country, we now are really getting it right because we've taken our time to get it right. And we are moving, like now that we've got that rhythm down, like we are just going to be going to a couple of new countries like every single year, to infinity and beyond until we hit the globe. We launched in New Zealand last month. And we already have, as of today, 57 district managers in less than 2 months, some of whom are in qualification for area manager. You don't know what that means yet. I will tell you what that means in a few more slides. But in terms of the growth potential, this is absolutely amazing. We're set to launch in Taiwan later on this year. And the fact that you can have an international business in any of these countries, like even if you don't know somebody in New Zealand today, somebody knows somebody who knows somebody in New Zealand. And that's the beauty of network marketing. It is all about your networks. So what do you need to do to get started? So whatever you want to make of this, and I'll share with you how you can get involved with Arbonne. At the very least, stop buying your skincare products from retailers and paying an insanely high price for an inferior product. Stop giving all of your money over to retailers. Start enjoying the benefits of a superior product at a superior price, and putting money back into your own wallet. And if you'd like to share with others, you can build a business through this and teach others to do the same. Teach others how to buy superior products at a superior price, delivered to the comfort of your home. So it starts with you, or this is our Regional Vice President, Jane Simpson. It starts with Jane Simpson here on our slide. If you get a few people to introduce a few more people, this business grows exponentially. If you introduce 2 people, just 2, who introduced 2, you only introduced 2 people and you got 16 in your organization. That's just from 2. If you introduce 3, who introduced 3, all of a sudden you got 81 people in your organization, just from introducing 3 people. The numbers get even more exciting if you introduce 4, who introduced 4. Okay, that one's, I think we're at 600 and something, but I'd have to look the numbers up for you. But you see what's happening here with exponential growth. In addition to building a team, because not everyone's going to be interested in building a business with you, but anyone who's interested in being healthy and buying a superior product at a superior price will become your clients, your preferred clients. And in terms of how you can earn income with Arbonne, there's 4 different ways, which is incredible. So commissions. This is just purely your next door neighbor comes over. They're like, oh, I love your lipstick. I'm like, hey, it's Poppy. I know. It matches my jacket. Isn't that cool? And they're like, ooh, Poppy, I want to give that a try. They try your lipstick. They're like, I want to buy your lipstick. Great. I get a commission from that. That's a straight up commission. Overrides. So let's say they're like, wow, that's a great lipstick. I might want to do this business. You're like, okay, let's talk about it. They join your business. Then you're earning overrides on their business. At the level of regional vice president, there is also a Mercedes-Benz cash program. So if you've got a broken down car or you don't have a car and you want a car, I live in London. I might not need a car, but I kind of want a car. You can have a Mercedes-Benz, a cash allowance for a Mercedes-Benz. And then finally, at every single level, at district manager, area manager, vice president, national vice president, there is a bonus scheme. So there are 4 different ways to earn income through Arbonne. So what does it actually look like if you join the business? So the average district manager is making a couple £100 per month. So what would a couple £100 per month look like for you? Maybe it's some treats for the kids. Maybe it's some treats for you. Maybe it's your rent. It's different for different people. At the level of area manager, when your business becomes willable, we're looking at £1,000 a month. Some make as much as $1,500, $2,000 a month. What would an extra couple of £1,000 a month make? It starts to get interesting. It starts to replace a regular salary. At regional vice president level, this gets even more interesting. You got a car now. The average annual income without commissions is £46,000 per annum. So this is starting to replace like city worker income levels. And then finally, our top level, our national vice presidents. This is where dreams. This is like the dream level. We're talking financial independence, time independence. This is where really whatever you want to get out of life it starts to happen at lower levels, but this is like the boundary pushing mindset. When you vision for your life and you're like, I need to make it bigger and bigger and bigger. This is where the dreams, all of our national vice presidents are amazing, humble, generous, loving people. And in the UK, we have 17 of them. So there are 17 people in the UK earning tens of thousands of pounds per month. So we know that it's not a dream. There are people actually having it. There are people actually doing this. And when you hear their stories, they are just like you and me. Like anyone can do this. Anyone can have this. It's absolutely amazing and inspiring. So whatever level you're at, whatever level looks interesting, whether, you'd like to have a couple £100 a month, whether you'd like to have 20 to 30,000 pounds per month, anything is possible with this business. It all comes down to you and how much time and effort you want to put in. Whatever you put in, you will get out, guaranteed. So where do you see this yourself? Where do you see, based on everything that I've said so far? If you see yourself hosting a party, you might think, yeah, you know what? It sounds good. I kind of need to know more, but I would really like to try the products, and hosting is a great way to get to try the products. Have some people around. We can do different themes. We can bring different products, whatever products you're interested in trying and having for yourself. We can set you up so that you can get as much free and discounted products as possible. If you see yourself, you're like, yeah, actually I want to try the product straight away. And whoever invited you onto the call tonight, feedback to them. If you'd like to try the products, they will happily set you up with some trial products. If you'd like to purchase some products, for a mere £17, you can get set up as a preferred customer. That gives you 20% off for a year, which is an amazing savings. And it also makes you eligible for some rewards, for some extra free products, depending on your spend. If you're thinking, gosh, Katherine, this could really make my dreams come true, I really see it, you want to jump in as an independent consultant, you can start your own business for £56. £56 to start your own business. We have a few entrepreneurs on the line tonight. So I know you're thinking, wow, a whole business for £56. That's really good. Not only can you get started with a login and start sharing with people straight away for 56 pounds, you also get 35% off all of the products you order. 35% off. It's amazing. There is unlimited income potential. So whoever made up the phrase glass ceiling, well, they made it up about women, frankly, because there isn't one for men. But there is no glass ceiling here. And there are people in this organization who are absolutely smashing through the top and then smashing again and then and basically the ceiling just gets higher. Well, there is no ceiling, but people just keep growing higher and higher and higher and higher. It's beautiful and a gift to watch. As well, you have the opportunity for a Mercedes cash bonus. And actually, as a human resources, because this has been my profession for so long, when I joined this business, I thought I was super into personal development, and I thought I was super good at it because I've been teaching others how to develop themselves for so long. And I can honestly say, hand over heart, that the biggest benefit that I've gotten out of this business is just purely growing myself as a leader. There's absolutely nothing like it, and it's only the beginning, which I find so exciting. So let me ask you a question. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? What do you envision for yourself in the next 5 years? You may not have thought too much about this, and that's okay. So let me ask you another question. Where were you 5 years ago? It's not actually that long of a time. 5 years actually goes by pretty quickly. But here's the certainty. If you have a vision for yourself, if you see something for yourself in the next 5 years, and you do not do something about it today, in 5 years, you're going to be exactly where you are today. So the only way to actually move in the direction towards a vision you have for yourself is to actually take action. So if anything that I've shared with you tonight makes you think, you know what, that could be, even if on a scale of 1 to 10, you're like 10 being like, I'm ready to join today, 1 being like, oh, I'm not really interested. If you're even a 1, if there's even a teensy weensy bit part of you that's like, maybe, then let's keep having this conversation, because my why, my purpose is to help people make their dreams come true. And I would really, really love to help you make your dreams come true. So instead of asking yourself, oh, well, what if it doesn't work? Just ask yourself, what if it does? Because that's a really interesting question. So I want to thank you all for joining me tonight. It has been an absolute pleasure.